Before I get going, I'd like to the obligatory cautionary statement. I will be making some forward-looking statements. If you've been following Northstar, earlier or late this spring, we announced some pretty stellar gold results associated with one hole out of 8 holes that we drilled just under 2,000 meters on our Miller Gold property situated 18 kilometers southeast of Kirkland Lake. Our second hole, MG 2156, was collared 40 meters to the northwest of a previous hole that returned 1.2 grams per ton over 107 meters on the west flank of the Allied Cyanite. And we encountered 3 very high-grade zones near surface. 175 grams per ton over 0.6 meters at 14 meters of depth, 24.9 gram per ton intercept over 1.5 meters at 43 meters, and a 1.17 kilograms per gold over per ton over 0.5 meters at 69.5 meters. Collectively, these results average 6.6 grams per ton over 117 meters. So it was a great start. Unfortunately, these are the only assays that we have so far received from this drill program. Our assay lab has experienced some incredible delays and complications, and actually, they've promised results on a number of occasions and failed to deliver. This had adverse effect on the share price, and I apologize to investors for that. But we've had subsequent conversations, and we've provided the assay lab a deadline now, so that we're fully expected to be able to report all numbers by the end of the month. And if not, then we will be taking other measures to obtain them. So with that introduction, Northstar, prior to go public by way of IPO in early 2020, Northstar functioned on a private basis, exploring primarily for gold in northeastern Ontario, and more recently in the Kirkland Lake district. The flagship property is the Miller Gold property, situated 18 kilometers southeast of Kirkland Lake and Kirkland Lake Gold's Macassa SMC gold mine. Northstar has 3 other 100% owned properties in the region, which unfortunately I'm not really going to be able to have time to talk about, but I encourage investors to go to the website to learn more about them. Prior to, also in concert with going public, the company augmented its board management group and special and advisory group with a complement of highly skilled and experienced professionals with global experience on exploration, mining, development, financing, capital markets. So we've got a very well-rounded and highly skilled group. On the share structure side of things, subsequent to closing $1.7 million financing that we announced earlier this week, Northstar's got 54.5 million shares outstanding, nearly 70 million shares issued on a fully diluted basis. 8% of our shares are held by management and directors. Last I looked, our market cap's around 12 million, and our current cash position is $2 million. So Northstar's primary projects are, as I mentioned, the Miller Gold property, situated 18 kilometers southeast of Kirkland Lake. It shares a number of very important geological similarities with other deposits in the district. 26 million ounces of gold have been produced from 7 mines over the past 100 years. These similarities include similar geology, similar rock types, same age of rock types, and age of gold mineralization, as well as similar and interconnected first order structures that have channeled or had an effect on channeling gold forming gold fluids, magmatic fluids towards the surface. So we feel we're tapping the same gold source as Kirkland Lake. The Miller property is 1,100 hectares, and it was acquired by staking by the company in 2012. And the Rose Grove property is 1,400 hectares, and that was acquired more recently. So the property geologically is situated over a 3 kilometer by 2 kilometer area of intense alteration, deformation, and metasomatic alteration and mineralization associated with the emplacement of at least 3 cyanite intrusive stocks: the allied cyanite, the planet cyanite, and the Mueller. Central to this is the first order Catherine fault structure, which is, you may remember, joins up with the Cadillac larder. Mineralization is Kirkland style in that it's gold telluride style mineralization. It occurs in quartz veins in pretty much all rock types, occurring as shallow dipping quartz veins, as well as in breccias and flatline vein structures and marginal stockworks. The property in 1987, there was a group that drilled a number of holes and calculated a historic estimate of 270,000 ounces of gold at 11.5 grams per ton gold. That straddled our main Miller property as well, and the Searles property, which we have since acquired. There's 11 shallow shafts on the property. There was about 1,000 meters of development on two levels on the D vein and the number 1 vein, and there's excellent exploration potential for much more. In 2020, Northstar completed 28 holes. We drilled just over 5,000 meters. We conducted a property-wide $350,000 3D IP gravity and magnetic survey, which provided the basis for targeting a lot of the holes, over half the holes that we're currently waiting for. This all led to discoveries of the number 2, number 3, number 4 vein structures, and which are components of the allied cyanite gold zone. As I mentioned earlier, we just completed earlier this spring, we completed a 1,990 meter 8-hole drill program on the property, and we're still waiting on results for that work. This map illustrates it's a minus 100 meter chargeability drape of a property-wide IP survey that we did over the property, and it very eloquently illustrates the size and the tenor, or the size and the magnitude of the mineralizing system, central or outboard of the central cyanites, the allied cyanite here, the planet cyanite a kilometer to the north, and the Mueller cyanite to the northeast, which doesn't share the same chargeability component, but that's probably because the host rocks are intermediate volcanics, whereas this is all mafic volcanics. This chargeability, subsequent trenching and drilling and everything indicates that it's related to hydrothermal alteration, disseminated sulfide mineralization related to these cyanide stocks. The holes that we drilled earlier this spring, the 8 holes are in black. A couple holes on the allied cyanide, a couple holes on the number 1 vein on our side of the line, and then there's 4 holes that stepped out testing Goldspot. Goldspot assisted us with their modeling and of our and interpretation of our magnetic and our gravity data. So again, we're still waiting on results from that. This map, this busy map, kind of illustrates the allied cyanite area, and results to date. The blue area represents the 1987 historic resource. That was calculated again, 270,000 ounces of gold, 11.5 grams per ton. And that is all on the down dip extent of this number one vein, which is a shallow dipping quartz vein that varies in width from half a meter to 15 meters in width down plunge, where it bisects the allied cyanide. So you can see the tenor of some of the past results in the number one vein and recent results. And we've got this next phase of drilling. We plan on drilling about 6 holes to kind of confirm historic holes and get a better handle on this updating this resource estimate and bringing it into 43-101 terms. So this map illustrates the additional the same area and highlighting 6 areas that have undergone trenching, surface stripping, hydraulic washing, channel sampling, mapping program in the area. This work started in July 27th and is ongoing. Most of this work is completed up in this area, and we're currently trenching on area D to the south. So this map illustrates mineralized samples obtained in area A and area C2. C2 is a new discovery mineralization. You can see lots of oxide and silica and sulfide stringers. And we've got these views here are drone views of area A and B and C. Sheared feldspar porphyry. This is a really busted up rock, hydrothermally altered, lots of oxidation, carbonate alteration, and silicification. We've channel sampled a number of these showings, and expect to have assays here by the end of anytime soon, and know we've not used the same lab that we had for our drilling previous drill program. This shows area E from the drone view, and this is a new discovery as well. It's a 40-meter wide shear zone with stockwork, quartz carbonate veining, and it's totally like 400 meters away, which really opens up the area and illustrates the potential for more discoveries. This image just illustrates a 3D model of the allied cyanide and the high grade or the low grade core. This whole system is bisected by the number one vein. You can see what number one vein looks like on surface and what some of the surface mineralization looks like on the allied. This structure, as mentioned, is open to depth. All structures are open. The mineralization is open along strike on both margins of the cyanide, as well as the depth. Mineralization in the allied is controlled primarily by 4 flatline mineralized horizons, quartz-rich horizons, and there are stockworks and marginal mineralization to the stock. So in summary, we completed our 2,000-meter phase 2A drill program, and we're still waiting on results. We've drilled 2 holes in the number one vein, 2 holes in the allied, which one were exceptional grades. 4 other are outboard targets that we're waiting on. We had results for we're anticipating receiving channel sample results from our channel sampling program in the very near term, and we're fully funded to kick off a 2,400 meter 15-hole drill program following up these results later this month. We issued a news release, and we commissioned Bort Longyear, and we're anxious to get going again. So hope that this leaves you with the impression that Northstar's got a very quality exploration bet in the Miller property. We've got exploration is continually being rewarded by new discoveries and very positive results. We're waiting on more results. We have exceptional news flow, and we're accomplished highly skilled board of directors, special advisor, and management. And we're looking forward to a very successful drill campaign this fall. NSG is the ticker. Please visit the website, and thank you so much.